morning, beautiful collectives, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. I want to thank you guys for all of your comments, your likes, your subscriptions. There's a lot of you new subscribers here. I thank you and I welcome you. Thanks to all of you in the community. This is a hard journey, guys. I'm going to see what's going on. These soulmates or these partners in separation, what is currently going on, Spirit? Somebody's trying to force them to do something. They're obsessing about something. They're not eating properly. They're rebelling. Shame, regret, and guilt. They're going through some tough shit. They need to detox. They look like crap. They're blame mode still, guys. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours, Spirit is saying to this person. Ask an expert. They're thinking about doing something. They're feeling forced into doing something they don't want to do. Shit's going down on their job. They're obsessing. They're full of shame and regret and guilt. They're stubborn. They've been told to ask an expert, okay? They're not eating. They're obsessing. They're trying to force something. Somebody's trying to force them. They're feeling pushed. They're looking like crap. They're blaming somebody for something. What's going on? They're being forced into something they don't want to be in. They're obsessing. Crap is going down on their job. If they got one, they may have lost one. Getting bad advice. They could be drinking heavily because they need to detox. They look like crap. What's this? Genius. Thinking they know it all. Yeah. See? Forced energy. Somebody is trying to force them into doing something and they're thinking that they know it all, and Spirit's saying, ask a freaking expert. What's this? Or somebody thinking they know it all and trying to force them. They're aging. Some sort of mystery. How did you get so many blessings? They're obsessing because you're getting blessed. They're like, how did the collective get so many blessings? They thought they knew it all. You're wiser, that's why. You know, you see a blessing when you have a blessing, and you are starting to see blessings, and this person's like, how did the collective get so blessed? How did the collective? Well, that's it. They're stubborn. They're rebelling. They're going through a revolution. They're going through a war. Whatever they're doing, they're struggling. The shit show on their job, their personal health, their finances, everything. And they're sitting here, well, how the hell did the collective get so many blessings? Well, because You know when a blessing is a blessing. You are seeing blessings. And it's like this person is like clueless. They're obsessing. How, how is the collective getting so blessed? They're going through a revolution. They're going through a war. They're stubborn. They stubborn, fighting, arguing, warring. They're the planet war, man. Thinking they were smarter? They've heard something, House of Messages. Because you are seeing your destiny. You follow the honored path. It's like that's why you're getting blessed, and they can't figure it out. They're hearing something. Oh, the collective is getting blessed. The collective is stable. The collective is like doing well financially. I don't know who you're talking to or why they think it, or if it's just in their imagination, in their mind. But they're like revolting. They're like somebody is forcing them, forcing their hand. Maybe it is the universe. I don't know. But they're rebelling. They're revolting. They're warring. It's like they can't figure something out. They're obsessing about something they can't figure out. Why is their life going for a shit and yours is turning out good? Why is that? Trying to gather information. They had bad advice. They got foolish advice. I cannot make it up. And Spirit is saying, go ask an expert. If you don't know something, ask. But this person had foolish advice. And now they're getting judged for being a fool. And they're blaming this, whoever they're with, you know? I don't know. There is a feminine energy who they got advice from. It was piss poor advice. And now they're mad. Well, Spirit said you should have asked an expert. Who are you asking? A karmic for advice? Who are you asking for advice? Are they even inclined to give you any advice? Me, you know what I mean? So it caused this ending. Poor advice. Someone at a distance. They were stubborn. They were arrogant. You know, it's that warring, that bull-headed energy. Stubborn. Think they knew it all. Okay? Well, everything is changing. Their fortunes are changing and they can't figure out why. They're obsessing about it. And your fortunes are changing for the better. Look at this earth angel is being protected financially. Things are turning around in your favor, and they're sitting there going, how did that happen? Now they're regretting it. It's like you might have had a genius moment, a creative idea that has brought you in a bunch of blessings, and they can't figure it out. It's a mystery to them. And they're jealous and envious. It's like of this creative idea. Okay? It could be in a business or an idea that you have. You are like, they were jealous of your ideas. It's like this, you may have told this person the truth. You may have given this person advice, but they were too stubborn to take it. They would rather listen to other people. Okay? And now they are jealous and envious that you're getting blessings. They could be jealous and envious. You know, they could have got advice from their family, but their family was jealous and envious of something. Bad advice, man. Thinking maybe this person thought, you know, I got it all going on. I don't have to worry. I don't have to, you know what I mean? They're smug. They're arrogant. Something, they knew it all. That's a know-it-all. They knew it all. Knew it all about their finances, thinking, you know, they had it made in the shade. I don't know. They're jealous and they were greedy with their finances. Okay, maybe they got poor financial advice or something like that from someone very greedy and selfish. I don't know. And they're regretting it. They're in shame, regret, and guilt for being greedy. And they are holding on to that shame, regret, remorse, embarrassment, whatever it is. They are. Spirit's saying they're holding on to it. They are in it. Instead of taking leadership, they're crying over spilt milk. This is the poor me thing. Blaming everybody else for their problems when it was them who did it. Lord have mercy. They were in their ego. Pride cometh before a fall. Yes. It was depression. I don't know. Fear. Worries. I don't know. Hiding things. Secrets. Ignoring, you know, what Spirit was trying to offer them or tell them. You know, they're just like thinking they knew it all. And now they're stressing the hell out. They've created their own nightmare. What is this bad advice? And it is advice that has made them stress out. You could have told this person the truth, like I said. You're much wiser. You have a lot more wisdom, and maybe this person was one-upping you, thinking they were a smart ass or something, that they knew more. And I don't think that you were trying to be mean. I think that you were trying to give this person some wise advice, and they did not want to listen to it. Something to do with the end of their stability. It's like, what is the advice? Yeah, they're hostile and they're angry because maybe they're mad at a child. Okay? Maybe there is some anger here because you're happy and you're blossoming and you're having growth. They could be fighting and arguing about a child. Okay? They're going through, I told you, it's like they're angry at a child. They are going through obstacles and challenges. They are fighting and arguing. They're warring. Because they're going through a tower. Now, something has changed. Something suddenly has changed. I don't know. It's a chapter being closed, and it's like they're trying to keep something quiet or hidden or something going on. Yeah. Jealous, bad advice from jealous family members. bad advice. Maybe they took advice from a jealous family member. Win at all costs, one-upping each other. It is jealousy, it is envy, it is poor advice. And normally, like, if you ask an expert, maybe someone in their family thought they were an expert. I don't know. Or maybe someone there in their family tried to give them some wise counsel. Maybe somebody in their family tried to give them wise advice. And they were just like smug and arrogant. They're just like, I don't know. And now they're broke. Maybe this is financial advice. Bad financial advice. Maybe they invested in something. Maybe this is, oh my God, it is about their finances. They're broke. But you're receiving all the blessings, and this person's ego got in the way, and they're trying to recover from something, man. They have learned some kind of lesson here. They're being taught a lesson. Maybe they're learning they didn't know it all. Why are you so abundant? Why are you know what I mean? Trying to figure you out is what they're trying to do. Well, they made their choice. It's about their money. Shit's going down on the job. It's like they're thinking about travel, trying to make a decision if they should move. They don't have enough money. They don't. They're reaping what they've sown, and they're thinking, looking and comparing their pile of money to your pile of money, and they're like, I gotta pay for travel, I gotta pay for accommodation. They could have been laid off of their job. They can't afford to travel, they can't afford to do something. They're being taught a lesson. Yes, they are. It's like they fell into some kind of trap. They're worrying and they're stressed out. They are getting judgment. I don't know, but it's about overgiving, or how much am I going to give here? What do I got to give? I keep giving and giving and giving. Someone tried to keep them from walking away. Yeah. Truth has been revealed. That you were telling them the truth all along. They got greedy. Like a fool. A fool and their money soon part. It's like that is what it's saying. They're trying to hold on to their coin because they've been overgiving, overspending. They're getting judgment now. They're going through judgment. They made a bad judgment call. Manipulated. Tricked into some kind of agreement. court, legalities, been betrayed. They're like, I want justice, I want justice. It's like, oh, I'm in pain, I'm in pain. Well, Spirit is saying it's not everyone else's fault, it's your own. They betrayed themselves. It's like whatever contract, legal contract they got themselves into, this could be about they did something foolish with their money. They got into some kind of legal binding situation and they've been betrayed and tricked, but they are blaming everybody else. They should have gotten wise counsel, wise advice. Instead, they were listening to people around them, telling them what to do with their investments. And now they're way over their head. Shit is going down on the job with their career. That is wise counsel. I mean, hello. That's the judge, right? That's the justice system. Maybe they appointed a family member as their legal counsel or something. Signed some kind of document or legal agreement that before thinking it through, got some shoddy advice. Yeah. They've learned something and it's about refusing to see. Maybe this person had this immature, unwise counsel. They didn't see something in the contract. Somebody didn't expose something about a legality or something. They overlooked something about a contract that they signed. They got shitty advice is what they did. And Spirit's telling them, go get wise counsel. Listen to an expert. You don't trust your friends and relatives because everybody might have greedy motives. Get somebody who is uninvolved in your situation to give you counsel. They made a decision based upon rumor. They made a decision based upon legal counsel, but somebody didn't disclose to them or show them something in the agreement. It could be a prenuptial agreement. It could be it's to do with a home or court. And now having, yeah. Well, whoever they were dealing with got good news. And now somebody has to apologize. They're stressed out. They're stuck in that with the other lover. This other lover's got them between a rock and a hard place. They signed some sort of agreement. I don't know if it's with a other lover. They're stuck. They're getting a higher perspective about the other lover. They are learning something about the other lover. They're getting a higher perspective. They were love bombed, is what they were. Whatever offer it was that they offered, now they're stressed out that they made the offer. They've learned something. Hmm. They're emotional. It's like their reputation somehow. Uh, hmm, it's about some sort of confusion about the other lover has a baby daddy energy around them. They've been put in a competition. If there are children involved in the situation, they're confused of who is the parent of this child because there could be more than one child involved. Who is, there's a baby daddy energy around the other lover. It could be an ex, it could be someone who still comes around, gives attention, and they're sparring off here. They've been put in a competition. They're very emotional. They're confused about a child because this karmic's been out playing around. There's too many other energies here for me to say that. This, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're in regret, shame, guilt. Something about they're confused. They're confused. They have been treated as an option. The other lover has options, and they're being treated as an option. Everything has changed. So what's come around has gone around. I mean, you spoke your truth to them. You tried to give them a warning or some wise advice. I mean, you were trying to offer them some kind of guidance. They turned their back on it, thought that they knew it all. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, they've been cheated out of some money. They want to talk to the Empress. They're depressed. They've heard something very depressing. They got some sad news or something to do with money that they were stolen from. Somebody could have got arrested. Somebody was juggling their finances here. Yes, they were. They've been cheated out of some money, and somebody could actually be getting arrested and charged for theft because this person has been put in a competition. Like I said, they could have lost their money. They could have lost their job or something like that. They ran out of money, and then this other lover had another lover, started giving them attention, offering them this, put them in a competition for their love, for their affections. What the hell? Yeah. They saw some physical evidence or they have some sort of proof. They've been made a fool of. Now they're regretting it. They're ashamed. They feel ashamed that they were stolen from, that they were cheated on because they had done that to the collective. Just saying, what has come around has gone around. They've been put in a competition. The other lover has other lovers competing for their attention. This emperor wants to talk to the Empress, who is celebrating. They've been hurt. They have wounded by this baby mama energy. And I mean, things are ending. Why? Because they're being ignored. They could have lost a job. Well, they could be drinking heavily. In secret. Heavy burdens on the job. Something going down with their employment, something going down on the job. It's very toxic. They could be drinking a lot, depressed, burdened on the job with this whole situation. Maybe when they were out at work, this karmic was out in secret getting some sex elsewhere. And whatever was hidden has been revealed. They're drinking heavily. They're heavily depressed. They look like shit. They're not eating. They're drinking. They're drinking their sorrows away is what they're doing. They're hurt. They've been hurt. I think maybe while they were at work, this person was out getting attention from a baby daddy energy. Maybe they have children and not all these children belong to this person or something. It is about being put in a competition. The other lover has other lovers, okay? They've been shamed. publicly somehow. Maybe word got out on the job, oh yeah, you really effed up. You really, you know what I mean? It's all, they're getting razzed, man. They are. And they're drinking alone. They are heavily burdened and they're drinking their burdens away. They are really doing a lot of excessive drinking. Somehow they've been turned down on the job here or rejected on the job somehow. Maybe they were drinking on the job, you know what I mean, and got caught because of whatever happened with this other lover they were dealing with. They found out some news that this karmic was out entertaining others somehow. They could have been drinking on the job and lost their job. And the mystery is that they're sitting there doing the poor me, drinking in their beer, and there's a tear in my beer crying over the fact that they could have lost their job, a bunch of money, poor investments. Well, you're over here celebrating a bunch of money, and they're like, what the hell? How come the collective can afford to do this? How come the who's ever telling them all this? They think that you're stable, you're getting your destiny, and you're starting to see all your blessings. They've heard something. Or they think it. They should have asked an expert, but they rebelled. They were told, whatever you're thinking of doing, don't do it. But they did it anyway. Now they're obsessively thinking about it. It's like they're forced. They have no option now. They're being forced to do something that they didn't want to do. They're going through tough times. They're trying to get detox. Maybe it's like they look like hell because they're not eating, they're not sleeping, and they're excessively drinking. They could have lost their job, or they could have been drinking on the job. You know what I'm saying? And whatever they do, maybe the boss found out that they was drinking on the job. I don't know. But they're drinking about A, they don't have you. They're drinking about that B, you're getting a bunch of abundance, and they were greedy and figured the grass was greener over there. Somehow they got poor advice from people, maybe their family, maybe friends. Someone tried to tell them besides you. Someone tried to give them advice, and they rebelled. They didn't listen. They might have listened to someone who thought that they knew it all, someone very unwise, like not qualified to give advice. You know what I mean? They took someone very immature's advice that they didn't even know what they were talking about. And someone else tried to tell them, besides you, someone else tried to tell this person such shitty advice. Well, they rebelled. They got their tail in a twist and rebelled and went the opposite way. They didn't listen. So now they're blaming everybody who gave them that advice, blaming everyone else for the decisions and choices that they made. They're in blame mode, feeling sorry for themselves, and I think it's costing them their job. I really do. Maybe they listened to someone on the job. Maybe they listened to family members. Maybe they listened, it was just immature advice. But there was one person around this person besides yourself who gave them wise advice. But they rebelled. They didn't want to hear it. They got belligerent. Just saying. This person is in complete blame mode. Are they happy where they are? Absolutely not. They are going through it on the job, at home. Every time this person turns around, they're losing more money. They were feeding into a situation where then when they were, maybe when they're at work, this one's out playing around and they find out about it. I mean, just saying, reap what you sow. That's what's going on here. Take care, guys.